It is 7 though, so we should.
Yeah. Good evening, and
Good evening.
welcome to Chinwag number 215. Our normally weekly chat.
Yeah.
As some of you may know, we took a couple of weeks off.
I think it was 2 weeks off.
Is it 2 weeks?
Yeah. It was 2 weeks.
Yeah, so we thought we'd get back on.
One was me, one was you.
Yeah.
Because you had toothache.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah. But yeah, we're here today. Lovely. Well, it's a cold but gorgeous Friday evening, and we thought, let's get back on it. Let's get back on it. As Beck's bored already,
Sorry.
it's had enough. So
bored.
thanks for watching, everybody. And
I'm not bored.
yeah.
I'm
Just
I sat down and just started
That was it.
yawning instantly.
yeah, it's really good. Show a bit of interest, man.
I am interested.
Chinwag 215, and it's titled "Feelings on Reopening Our Beloved Geek Shop." Just generally chatting.
Yeah.
Obviously we're kind of excited because we're going to be reopening the store on Monday. So, a bunch of stuff going on, which we're pretty excited to talk to you guys about. It was about time that we came on and chatted. I've just had an eBay message, and we're getting some messages, mostly "Where's my stuff?"
Most of it at the moment, we're getting a lot of my item hasn't arrived.
Oh, is this 100% NECA? Is the stitching around the eyes as good as it looks in the picture? Does it have NECA tags on it as well? Please, kind of. Well, it will do. It will do. But I'll have to send him photos of the whole bunch of them I've got. Oh, just see. This is. I suppose
we can send a picture of the one he's gonna get.
But we don't know which one he's gonna get. But this is one of the things about eBay. Sometimes people are just not trusting, which is understandable. They just don't trust. Let's go into the chat and say a few hellos.
Sorry, Alf started.
Yeah, Alf's such a douche,
I might have
man.
to bring him in. I was trying to keep him in the other room.
He's barking out there. It's fine. We've got DB Resales Damien. Thank you for popping in. Antoinette Daly was in here. I'm not sure if she's still here now, but hi. News Junkie. Thank you for popping in. Dave Repairs with #FreeBeck. Stu Mandry says evening. Ashley, I'm your greatest fan, saying hello as well. Yes, he's turned up for work for once. Chinwag 215, life starts to get real. Hopefully it will start feeling like that. Although I'm still, I don't know. I'm still like not gonna believe it until we open. I know we're close, but I have such.
I'll tell you what this silly man did. Right, who's been suffering with toothache, right? Did you actually put it in the vlog? Actually,
I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay. Well, the dentist rang him up because they've got a cancellation for Monday, and you declined it because it's the first day we're going to be open.
Yeah, I know.
So you
just
went no.
I know it's because it was the first day we're going to be technically opening, so I just didn't want to, even though I am in a bit of toothache. But yeah, I don't know, if there's one thing this year has taught us is like not to expect anything. It's been very like unexpected stuff's happened, and I just kind of. I don't know, man. I know we're meant to open on Monday, but until it's Monday and we're open, I don't know. I'm happier though.
Good. Good.
And Lex has popped in as well. Thanks for popping in, Lex. Lovely to see your gorgeous face, Beck, and Yuzi. Oh, thank you. Mon chéri. Me and Lex talking French to each other.
Do you?
And the language of love, that is. Just FYI.
Nice.
Thought I should let you know.
Okay. That's alright.
Nia's popped in. Welsh Wonder Nia. Thank you for popping in. Dave says, just say I have a shop so progressive. People don't believe that, and
really
also
matters,
I stay away. This is the thing. I'm afraid of saying anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to say I've got a shop, or because you don't know what eBay will think. They might think that you're trying to.
So we tend not to put that in messages. We just tend to kind of tell them
skirt around and be like, it's genuine.
And if they want to see photos of the product,
they're
possibly going to get sent. Then we attach those as well.
Exactly. And. Yeah, Kirsten has popped in. Thank you for popping in, Kirsten. Stu says, easier to just say no to the eBay bloke and put your feet up. you just say no. Yeah, no, it's just completely fake.
I just put this image up for the fun of it.
But I'm going to have to reply and stuff. So, yeah, it's one of those things. So you have to be careful. Babs at the Attic has popped in as well. Thank you for popping in, Babs. Who else has popped in? Andrew Monumental. Stephen Jackson, thank you for popping in, Stephen. Michelle Lathan has popped in. Peter Ray, hi Peter, thanks for popping in. So yeah, lots of people saying hi now. Lincoln Seller, good evening, let's be greeted by, oh gosh, what are you talking about? A Jimmy, that can't even be right. Kirsten says, I'm delaying opening the shop so I can go get my hair done. Wow. That's pretty, I would be gagging to just open, but
2 weeks payment since someone was too lazy to stream last week. Apply to dental fund and not the pie shop.
Thank you, Tommy, for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate it. It's not just lazy. I was in tooth agony. Like, my tooth still hurts, but like
it's more manageable.
It's bearable.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's bearable.
Because we only intended to take 1 week off.
Yeah.
And then we were meant to come back last week and
toothache happened. Yeah, exactly. Oh, she's at it again. Tu mon bonnet douche. But I don't think that sounds good. Douche. For your toothache, just give Beck a pair of pliers. No, thank you, Barry. That's not going to happen. No. Evening, Andrew. I think that. Oh my gosh! I get what Stu was saying there.
Oh, okay.
Ian J Vintage, thank you for popping in. Barry, thank you for popping in. Tommy again, thank you for $10 super chat. Really do appreciate it. Rip HRH and DMX, sad day. DMX went as well. Wow.
Well, I thought he was on like life support. I didn't know he's actually.
So DMX as well. Wow. I've got to be honest. I'm more saddened about DMX, but
we'll leave it there.
Yeah, but I'm sad for both. Yeah. Pleasant Valley Picker has popped in as well. Thank you for popping in. What else? Right, Dave. I would have assumed Z would have. Oh gosh. No. You know what? I'm a big fan of the works of the artist formerly known as Darkman X. DMX was.
I remember buying you his album.
Actually, do you know what? Actually, that was Rebecca. When we first met, Beck would buy me gifts. She doesn't buy me gifts anymore.
Now.
She doesn't buy me anything.
I did
she used to buy me gifts.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, she used to. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's because when she met me, I was honestly smoking hot, and I was hot proper. There was a lot of eyes on me, wasn't there? That's a Tupac's album as well. I think all eyes on me. Yeah. But yeah, like so, I think there was a lot of eyes on me, wasn't there, hun? So she had to make sure she got the deal right. So I think so. Is that why you used to buy me all these little gifts?
I used to like buying you.
The first thing she ever bought me, and this was adorable, she bought me It's Dark and Hell Is Hot, which was something I wanted. Back then, a DMX album was, these rap albums were quite pricey. I think it was either 18 or 21 pounds, one of the two, I can't remember. Possibly. I think it was like, because I remember, I was like, wow, she bought that for me? We were young, that's a big deal, So yeah, she bought me It's Dark and Hell Is Hot. I've still got the album. Still have the album.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. It's a great album, by the way. It's a great album. So, yes. But yeah, that's just a nice memory, really. Okay. 'Tis all about the people with 3 letters. In it to flip, it says, I hope Beck has happy news, says Susie. Yeah, I suppose we could talk about that as well. We'll talk about that as well. Beck does have some news. Quite unexpected. Hi to Z and Beck. Been ages since popped in. Yeah, it has been, but thank you for popping in. And John at YLM says hi as well. Barry Francis says, I must be old and not hip because I've no idea who DMX is. No, Barry, you are hip. DMX was just a guy. He was a good guy. I was hot at Dixon's. I had such a good week at work. My boss gave me the day off, 3-day weekend. That's good. She should have bought Zahir Queen. I love Queen, by the way, Andrew.
We were listening to it in the car yesterday.
We were listening to the best of Queen. Every song's a hit, right? So we were listening to Queen.
Yeah.
I love Queen. Don't get me wrong. But I love DMX as well. It's different. I would say that obviously Queen are just way better in every way, 100%. But DMX was great at what he did as well. I'm just saying he was good at what he did. But yeah, there we go. The women must have been lined up for the artist formerly known as Spelt Z. Beck probably just misheard Z. He said he wanted a BMX. That is the sweetest DMX tribute. Yes. Oh gosh. Question: what do you think will be the first thing you sell on Monday? If we open, Lex,
we are going to be open.
Well, it depends.
We're going to be open.
We don't know.
No, we're going to be open.
I don't know. I'm guessing it will be, I don't know, like, I'm going to go for like a keychain. I don't know, because it's a keychain.
Yeah, I reckon like one of the Funko Pop key rings. That's what
maybe a Funko Pop key ring. Who knows, yeah. But maybe an action figure. We don't really have much else, so it's either keychains, action figures, hats. But yeah, I'd say probably something like that.
I reckon it would be a small light.
I'm so excited about opening. Totally Michelle DMX is a legend. He is a legend. I think Dixon's did get... No, they didn't do music, Dave. Beck went to HMV to buy it.
That was the HMV one. Yeah.
Hi, Aaron. How are you? Thank you for popping in. Mark Matthew says, excited for Ben's news. I'm guessing you mean Beck's, but we'll see. Queen is awesome. Yeah, Queen are fantastic. Were a fantastic band. Absolutely. I mean, like, when you listen to Queen's... Like, we were listening to Queen's greatest hits, right? In the car yesterday. And, like, every song... is like a song that, like, some bands that would just be the peak of their career. I mean, and then they just kept on making songs just as good. I mean, my favorite Queen song. If I want to be hype, it's got to be Don't Stop Me Now, obviously. But for me, Somebody to Love, I think that's my favorite song. What's your favorite Queen song?
I'm going to have to go really obvious, but it's just because it brings happy memories
Bohemian
to me.
Rhapsody, yeah. But actually, Bohemian, that was quite a funny story, I will say. Okay, do you want to tell them why Bohemian Rhapsody is your favourite?
So when
Bohemian Rhapsody,
when I was a kid, right? I've got like my
big family.
Big family. So there were 4 of us growing up. There were eventually 5, but there were 4 of us growing up, quite close in age, and and
Beck's dad has got amazing music taste.
And my dad used to work nights. So when it was like school holidays and stuff like that, we used to have to entertain ourselves when Mum was at work and Dad was sleeping because he was working nights. And so we used to stick on his Queen album and dance in front of the mirror in one of the bedrooms. And Bohemian Rhapsody, we used to, all 4 of us, put our heads into the
I can imagine you all like getting your heads.
And sing along to Bohemian, because in the music video you just see their foreheads, don't you?
So you were scaramushing and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
then we used to go crazy and obviously we just dance around the bedroom. Yeah.
Wow.
But that's why.
So your heads used to come together at that point.
Yeah, and that
was the bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my.
See, that's a great reason.
That's why I love that song.
Yeah.
That's
a great.
It's my favorite.
See, I never had anything like that growing up. I never had. I didn't have something that exciting happen. But for me, it was Somebody to Love, I think. We are the champions, says Mary Peltier. How are you? Did you do the head banging to Bohemian Rhapsody, says Barry? I'm sure Beck. We didn't in the car yesterday.
Not in the car yesterday, but yes, we did as kids. We did.
Lee has popped in. Thank you for popping in. Mary says, "Good to see you up and running." Yeah, we're really pleased to be back. We are the champions. I prefer Queen's 70s album, says PvP. I mean, they were brilliant. Skillet says, love you guys. You're very genuine people. All the best with the shop. Fingers crossed you do well. Best of luck. Thank you, Skillet.
Thank you.
I really appreciate that. That's really kind of you. For some reason, I can picture Z recreating the video for I Want to Break Free. I do the vacuuming in the shop.
Yes.
But yeah. Antoinette Daly, thank you for popping in. You mean there are 3 more Becca likes, says Dave. 2 sisters?
Yeah, I've got 2 sisters and there's 2 brothers as well, isn't there? Like 2 sisters, 2 brothers.
My favourite Queen song is I'm in Love with My Car, written and sung by their drummer, Roger Taylor. Oh, okay. I've never heard of that, I don't think. I'm in love with my car, I don't know. I'm a greatest hits kind of guy when it comes to Queen, I'll be honest. I'm not like, favourite Queen song is another one, Bites the Dust. Yeah, that was a great song. Yeah, and they did used to use it in Gladiators. But yeah, for me, Somebody to Love is just, I love... Somebody to Love is just such a beautiful song. You know, it's just a beautiful, beautiful... I love songs like that. And that song just... that's a humdinger, that song. Tommy says, my 14-year-old currently has watched Bohemian Rhapsody 28 times. Wow. Queen Never Dies, even in the US. She has their vinyls and all. Yeah, I mean, they are timeless, aren't they? I think they are just genuinely just a great band. But do you do the vacuuming in high heels and a miniskirt? No, Barry. No, surprisingly not. No. Moving swiftly on. As we've touched on, Beck, you want to tell them what happened this week?
Yeah, so this week, I don't know how to say
what
it,
happened.
really.
Just say what happened. You haven't said no.
I quit my job. I actually walked out on my job. I had an argument with my line manager and handed my keys in and I left. I was planning on handing in my notice anyway.
Beck, by the way, just want to say, Beck did this.
Yeah, I was planning on handing my notice in anyway. I'd getting way too stressed out by the job. It was affecting home life. I'm becoming really just a pain to live with, quite frankly. As if you can imagine that. And yeah, it was driving us all crazy, really. I'm not particularly proud because I don't like the way I left.
It's not the most responsible decision.
It's absolutely not the responsible decision.
But I think it was the necessary decision.
Yeah.
I think it was...
beyond stressed in my job.
Yeah.
I still am stressed. I've had conversations with my office manager. I've also got to speak to the business manager at some point of the surgery, and it stresses me out when I have to talk to them, and I get quite upset about it as well.
I don't think you need to talk to them, honey.
I know. I am trying to kind of just leave it as it is. I'm not interested in getting a payout.
We're not trying to get a sick pay.
I really don't care. As far as I'm concerned, I'm done with the job. I've absolutely had enough. It was too stressful.
And that's saying something. Yeah. That really is saying something. For Beck to, like, as you guys know by now, out of us two, it's normally me that makes rash decisions. But it's one of those things that, like, kind of, I felt she needed to do it. I won't lie, I had been egging her on, but it's never been enough to, like, and she didn't do it.
Wine needed. 20.
Thank you so much, Lex.
Thank
really
you.
Appreciate the super chat. It is. I think it says a lot for Beck to have done it. Put it that way.
Yeah.
I think.
I've had my total of 6.5 years working within a GP surgery. Almost 3 up here and 3 when I was living down south. Or was it 3.5? 3.5.
3.5. Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, I've been working. I understand we're going through a pandemic, but there were things going on that I'm not going to go into that just were causing immense stress for me, and I'm just like, I couldn't cope with it, and I had to do what was right for me.
Good. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
I'm not proud of the way I left.
I think
I don't think it's particularly fair.
But I think in your life you've got to leave like that at least once.
Yeah.
You know, this sometimes it just happens, and like, you know, you would not have done that. I think the way you should see it, like, Beck's been fighting with this, and I've been trying to, like, just tell her, like, it shows how much you must have needed to have done it.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't. Do you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what the argument was about because it involves the patient. So and I am bound by confidentiality and stuff.
For the new shop life couple, doing what's right for you can be hard, Beck. I'm happy for you. Smiley face. Smiley face. Smiley face.
Susie,
thank you.
That's very generous and kind of you. Really... Do appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of surprising.
Well, you were surprised.
I was very surprised because
the thing is, it was Wednesday that it happened. I went into work as normal. I was stressed. I'm always stressed.
As normal. Normally she calls me when she gets to the car park to have a little chat.
I'm at work. I'm here safely.
Yeah.
And then I was.
And then I got a phone. Yeah, that was it. And then I got a phone call.
I called you about. No, I texted you
about 10, 11.
It was about 20 past 10.
20 past 10. Yeah.
And I was sat in my car, and I was just like,
I'm coming home.
I've quit my job.
And I was like, good. I can't remember what I said. But I think it's just. I suppose the reason why we're sharing this, as well as it obviously just being part of our life, is people can't always do the right or the right or the sensible thing, because we'd had plans with the job.
I mean, my plan, I was going to hand my notice in on.
No, but generally before that as well, we were looking at like mortgage money and things like that. But you start to realise that sometimes, even though like on paper that would be like the right thing to do, we're humans. We're all humans doing these things. And that job was really affecting you in such a way. I think for that reason, I'm just like, yes, I'm glad you did it. Yeah. We always find a way. We always find a way.
And the thing is, it's not something that they haven't been aware of. They've known I've been struggling at work for months. I've sat down, I've spoken to the partners of the surgery, and told them how much I'm struggling. And my last sit down with them was about 2 weeks ago, and I was still struggling at that point. And I said to them that I'm going to leave. I do want to leave. Yeah. So I don't think they're going to be all that surprised, if I'm honest. But I do think that they will. They're probably shocked about the way I did it, because it is out of character for me.
Good for you, Beck, says Frankie's Fines. Well done, Beck, says ENJ. Beck wow, says PvP. Good decision, follow your heart, says Mary Peltier. Thank you. And Tommy's got a good point. Oh, Jesus, pause it here. You're forcing him into a very uncomfortable position, working hard. Bless him. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm going to have to do some work now.
You are. And the thing is, it's really going to be great. I'm really excited.
Oh, bless. I'm so proud of you.
Because we're going to be able to split our time now as well. We're both not going to have to be in the shop at the same time. We're going to be able to, source for eBay, as well as, other.
It's going back to it's another bite at the cherry, as it were. It's another this is. It's come inadvertently and unexpectedly, but this was always what, in a way, we wanted. And the thing is, you didn't. I know it sounds like it was like you didn't do it recklessly. You didn't. You really got pushed. Like Joan's comment there, you gave your all. And I really do think you did. Yeah. She really did. It got to the point, guys, where she would literally have to hype herself up to be able to go in. She'd be talking to me before work. She'd call me in her lunch break. After work, she'd come home and talk about it. Her sleep was difficult. So I'm completely, I'm just really happy. PCP's in the chat as well. Night's Life, thank you for popping in. Night's Life, Richard. And Richard Hale says, well done, Bex. Too many supervisors, managers, bosses treat their staff bad. Had that in my last full-time job and walked out after 13 years, says Richard. Richard, thanks for sharing that with us, because that'll make you feel a bit better.
Yeah, it does a bit.
Oh, you okay? Yeah, keep it together. Keep it together.
I'm okay. I'm all right.
Yeah. Z's thinking she's been in pain for years. It doesn't. Whatever
he thinks inside his head is up to him,
Exactly. I can see the emotion in Beck's eyes. Looks like the right decision made. Oh, thanks, Damien.
It's definitely the right decision for me. I haven't been able to sleep properly in what feels like months because of this job, and Just,
Hey, you're
anyway,
well
I'm
done, Beck.
excited
Takes
to move
courage.
on.
It does take courage, and I think you've shown courage, honey. You should be proud of it. Well done, Beck. You did amazing to stick it out as long as you did. 100%, Maggie. 100%. If you quit, don't give a leaving interview. Never go back. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't plan to go back.
No, because exactly.
I really don't.
Yeah. John says, nice one, Beck. Too many tears shed over that job. As one door closes, another one will open. Exactly.
Absolutely.
And it's kind of, you've been so much like happier, feeling closer to the business, right?
He's been really, really great. And part of me has probably just wanted to keep busy, but every single day we've been getting up at 7. I know it's not like massively early, but we've been getting up at 7, walking out, having breakfast, getting into the shop and working, and then not coming home until about 4:30, 5 o'clock-ish.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's been good.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I'm painting the back office at the moment.
Yeah.
Which I'm just waiting for the paint, which did arrive today.
Yeah.
So that's all going to mean we'll be putting everything back hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah.
In the shop and giving it a good clean.
Giving it a good dust and everything. Yeah. Stu Mandry says, excellent decision. At least you can keep an eye on Z all day now. None of that sneaking off to the pie shop nonsense.
No. Do you know what? We actually, I made a packed lunch today, didn't I?
Yeah, we had a packed lunch. We took
that into the shop. But it's really great because we've got a fridge at the shop.
We are cooking now, guys. Yeah. Like, came home tonight, made from scratch curry. Was nice, wasn't it, as well? Nice. So, yeah. Really nice. Damien says, when I was 18, I walked out of McDonald's mid-shift and never went back. Told them I needed to drop a video back to Blockbuster and then went out. See, Dave, that's great. That is great. My job is really stressful too, Beck, but I have a good boss, so we'll stay there for a while at least. Yeah. Hi guys, hope you reopened. So funny she got you gifts to ensure she hooked you because you were so hot. I know, Monica, I know. Haven't seen the last vlog. Do you have keychains to get? So as the eBayer did selling DMX album. No, I'd never sell my DMX album. No, it won't cross. I've got all of his albums. All the ones I wanted anyway. I can't remember when I stopped. But yeah, nah. Not because like he's dead or anything, just because I don't want to sell them. I like them, so yeah. And Leanne says, forget meditation, yoga, mindfulness, and blah blah. Sometimes the best therapy is simply telling someone to F off. Well done, Beck. Leanne, that's a very good point. I agree with you 100%. I think sometimes that is the absolute best thing you can do. Yeah. And Lana Nicole says, well done, Beck. I was in a similar position, and a few months ago, I left my job after months of being too scared to. It definitely takes balls to leave. 100%, yeah, 100%.
I've been struggling with this decision for months.
Because you're like the sensible one, aren't you? Yeah. And you were thinking,
I'm meant to be the sensible one. I'm not so sure I am now.
Oh, what? You only left one job, man.
How many did you leave?
All of them.
All of them.
Like, I think all of them. At least with it being a surgery, they would have had plenty of bandages to mop up the blood after you left this. Oh gosh. Well done, Bex. It might not have been the best way to leave in your eyes, but it's what's best for you. Exactly. Things always work out, says Simon. Thank you, Simon.
It was definitely the right decision.
Yeah. Neil Martin says, that's great. I did a very similar thing 3 years ago and never looked back. Definitely. Z, better work hard. No more napping in the chair. I haven't napped in a chair. You know what? I haven't napped in a chair in a while. I don't think.
I don't know.
I will be honest though, sometimes in the winter when I had the heating on in the office.
The heating, wasn't it?
Yeah, the heating.
It used to make me sleepy.
It did. Hey, Cola Flipper, how are you? Thank you for popping in, Lee. It's okay, Beck can get a job working for UK Limited now. Sorted. Well done, you have a fantastic shop now on eBay, says Mark. Yeah, hopefully, we'll see how it goes. We're going to obviously give it our best shot. I can't wait. I really can't wait until we're back out at the car boots. Mm-hmm. Well, I'll be going mostly to the car boots type thing, and
you will. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to all of that. I'm looking forward to it. Just adding that back to it, so it will be good. What are people saying? Oh gosh, has it just jumped? Has it jumped? There we go. I'm happy for you, Beck, says PvP. You'll be much happier now, back to full-time reselling shop life. I think so.
Yeah.
And Kirsten says it's perfect time for the shop reopening. You'll have a great time working together. We do, don't we? Yeah, see? You've done all right, hon. You've done all right, yeah? It's all good. BCP says hi at Dad's Vintage Garage John's channel. Sharing a link. Thank you, BCP. That's cool. A Cola Flipper channel as well. Lisa Nia Chase says hi. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. What else are people saying? Matt Sellback Special. Hi, Beck. Thank you for popping in, Matt. Appreciate it. That's fascinating. The only job Z can't quit is himself. Well, if Beck is the boss now, he can quit like normal. Yeah, if Beck was the boss, then I'd find a way of quitting. Definitely, I'm sure. I think that's the only reason I've been able to do this for so long, because, like, you know. Brum Reseller says good luck for next week. Thank you. Brum Reseller himself is actually going to be opening his record store next week as well. So good luck with that. Music is the answer, it's called. So if you're in the Birmingham area, Midlandsy area, definitely go and hunt out Music is the Answer. And you can actually get some high-level dance music specialist LP advice from the Brum Reseller, and he might sing you a song. You never know. And what are people saying? I actually walked out of my last proper job back in 2007. The sense of freedom was unreal. A real weight left my shoulders that day, says Stu. Wow, that was like I had to make sure that was a serious comment, like, because it's from Stu, but yes.
No, I think that's the thing. Like, I haven't actually regretted my decision. I really haven't.
I know you haven't. I know. I've been window shopping at the charity shops today, says Damien. There's been movement and got my eyes on some stuff. Early start on Monday. Yeah, we noticed the shop next to us
is a charity shop.
Yeah, and they've been like
playing around with their window. And
yeah, exactly. Yeah, all happening now. Oh my God, Beck. Well, if you left so abruptly, this situation must have been horrible. Don't stress, your mental health and family is optimal. This move will make you focus on hustling in eBay and the reselling game. Exactly, Monica. Exactly.
Yeah.
And Aaron says, at least now only cool stuff can grow from strength to strength. Oh, I'll give you 3 months till you need a warehouse. Very funny, Aaron. I don't think 3 months is very optimistic, but I do appreciate the optimism.
Yeah.
Barry says Z will just have to get used to having the boss in the shop keeping an eye on him. Hey Stephen from Print and Gifts UK. Hi. How are you? Thanks Zihar. Yeah, no worries. Maybe time to invest in more honky tonk men. Now you have Beck on hand to help sell and keep up. Yeah, I mean, yeah, those honky tonk men are really they're really collecting that dust really well. They're amazing.
And we're going to be trying to get rid of some of the overstocks like that, aren't we?
But on a serious note, like
that's the start of the plans going forward. Is like, obviously we're going to make sure we open up on Monday. But going forward, we're going to be looking at the amount of stock that we still have of like the dory stuff. Yeah,
I think the Finding Dory is our biggest stock.
Yeah.
So we definitely need to just get rid of that somehow, either a car boot, auction or something. We need to just start getting rid of some of it. It's selling, don't get me wrong, we sell some, but it needs to just go. So that's gonna go, and then we're gonna have to look at the honky tonk men, but I'm not sure. Honky tonk men are like tucked away in the corner. They're not really harming anyone. It's that dory stuff that's huge.
That is, it's taken over a lot of like the back of the shop.
And I think we're also going to give in and pay for waste collection.
Yes.
I think my idea of like people wanting cardboard, they want cardboard, but they don't want as much as we've got.
Yeah.
Good luck on the reopening next week. Here's £5 for the pie fund lol.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Stephen. I really appreciate the super chat. We're going to probably be contacting you. Well, no, we are going to be contacting you because Beck's obviously now going to be at the shop. We're going to need more uniform. Yeah. So, and we're going to want to get some T-shirts at some point as well, aren't we? So, yeah. What was I saying? Can you remember? What was I talking about?
Overstocks.
Yeah.
Dory.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get rid of all that stuff. But yeah.
And you've been working on like the eBay.
The RC parts, we've been listing RC parts.
Found quite a lot of parts that are not listed for whatever reason and were listed previously.
Yeah,
so
and plus just parts that have never been listed. So we're getting on with that. We're doing a fair amount of. We're kind of getting on with quite a lot of bits and pieces that need to be gotten on with. But I think I was just saying, we're also gonna have to start paying for like waste. Cardboard. Yeah, so we're gonna have to get rid of. We're gonna have to start paying for that because we keep on getting cardboard boxes with stock, and at first I thought I'd be able to just hand it out to people, and that has worked.
Yeah,
but we always end up with way more.
They don't want some of the bigger boxes.
Yeah.
And then some of the boxes are too small as well.
Yeah.
So we have some that like nobody seems to want.
Yeah.
And we've got quite a lot of it. So.
Exactly. Frankie's fine says charity shop next to you, so he won't have to go far to source. We've got a few charity shops. On our high street, so I'll be definitely nipping in. We've done quite well out of them in the past, so it would be worth always popping in, definitely. And what else are people saying? Hey, Richie's Pickings, Honky Tonk Man special offer, buy one get two free. Uniform for the kids too. Yes, the kids are going to be getting some uniform at some point.
We're just letting them finish off school, and they'll be coming into the shop and helping us out.
Skillet says, hope you enjoyed your McDonald's. What did you get? Happy Meal with the time? Yeah. I mean, for those of you that watched our video, yesterday was our youngest daughter's 16th birthday, and as a treat in the current scenario,
that's where she wanted to go.
She wanted to go Mackie D's, so we went to Mackie D's.
She was like, "Are we allowed?" Because it's like a 10 mile journey,
isn't it? Yeah. So but because we were in the car and everything, I had a big tasty meal. Yeah. No Happy Meal, a big tasty meal. Well, she had a Big Mac meal. I had a Big Mac meal. Cola Flipper Lee says, I was close to walking out of my job 2 years ago, but I managed to find a new role in the same office. I now work with fantastic people who genuinely help each other. Feels like a different company. I mean, that's the thing. I think they could have kept you happy if they'd acted sooner, but maybe potentially, but they just didn't. So maybe, maybe even then,
I'm not going to go into detail, but the problems are a lot deeper than that.
And Richard Howe says, why not do a car boot with the stock you want to clear? I think the car boots will be rammed with resellers trying to get stock. Going to do a few myself to get rid of rubbish. I mean, quality stock. Richard, I am going to take some to the car boots. Definitely the Dory stuff, because we can sell that quite cheap. So we probably will take some to the car boot. Brum Reseller says, do you have an Insta? Might be interested. Yes, honestly, Brum Research, Print and Gifts is they are fantastic. Yeah. Their merch. So good.
These.
I can't. Yeah,
they're really
they're worth it. Good quality as well. My bro wouldn't do it and isn't too good right now anyway. I'm not sure I could do anything as good as Chris does, mate. What are they talking about? Okay, I'm not sure what they're talking about, but there we go. It's been pretty much it now, and we're just kind of looking forward to. We're just looking forward to it now, really.
Yeah.
Just looking forward to Monday, assuming everything goes. Everything goes.
It's gonna be fine. We're gonna open.
Tomorrow we're gonna be busy, just finishing off.
Yeah. So finishing the painting, getting the office back to what it was meant to look like.
Stephen Jackson says, big tasty, and two double cheese. There's no way you can eat a big tasty and 2 double cheeseburgers. The big taste. I mean, have you done that before, Stephen? If you have, let me know, because if you have, that's impressive. I think it's the lens that makes me look thinner. PvP, maybe. I think it's the lens.
No, you've lost a bit of weight.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but not much. I don't think.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe a little bit.
I don't know. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, nothing major. So I think we're just gonna now go in and make sure that we get as much stuff sorted as possible. Just get back into the groove, you know? I don't want to rely on it too much, though. Like, I don't want to get too excited about going back, because it's not like we're going to open the doors and we're going to be flooded, are we? It's going to,
I don't think we're going to have like a really busy Monday.
No, it's a Monday. And it's going to be raining.
Yeah, and it's going to be raining. So it's always good, isn't it? Doors open, but it's raining. No, I'm sure we'll have some people come in, but like going on what we've experienced previously, bearing in mind we've only actually had the shop open like for 2 months in total physically.
Yeah.
I think our busiest days were always the Saturday, really, weren't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah. One other thing, actually, just a bit of a side tangent thing, actually. Talking about eBay. Oh God, what was I going to say? Like, I don't know what's up with eBay, but like I'm getting frustrated with it again, because like it's just so random. The randomness of it is annoying me again. Like yesterday we had nothing all day, and then we had a bunch of sales coming after 10 p.m.
Yeah, they were all
like, what's that about? And
well.
today again, nothing.
Yeah.
Apart from one sale, and the guy hasn't paid. And it's I don't know. I'm just trying to stay positive. Yeah, I'm not going to get into eBay. I'm not going to talk about eBay. Steph Ma, hey Steph, says, got goosebumps hearing that Beck takes a lot to make that decision, but you should be proud that you stood up for what was right. Yeah. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, I do feel good about my decision. I really do. I still feel emotional.
Yeah. But it's because it's just happened.
But it's not how I wanted to kind of leave. And I think that's probably what's kind of got to me in a way. But it's you know, it is what it is.
And I think you want to get the phone calls and all that nonsense out of the way.
Yeah, like I've had a few.
Well, you're not going to.
Days really. Well, yeah. I was meant to call today, but I just didn't have it in me, to be quite honest. So I was just like, no, it can wait till next week.
Stephen Jackson says you don't get called Big Steve by watching what you eat. So that means that's a legit option. I used to have a side. Do you call them side burgers as well? I used to call them side burgers. Yeah. So you have your main meal and then you get like a side burger.
If we were doing this is really.
If we were doing a McDonald's
this is really,
run,
really bad, right? Yeah. Doing a McDonald's run and you're getting a takeaway and you're taking it home. You get a car burger.
A car burger, yeah, because you need
because you need a burger to get you home, right?
Yeah, exactly. So you buy the meal, but then you need a cheeseburger for sustenance for the drive home, right? But that only works when you're like, you know.
Yeah.
Rebecca Turner says 20% off Mackey's next week whilst using the app. Ooh.
Oh. Well, now you've told us.
And Frankie's Finds has got a good question. Will you still do the market thing, Z, now that Bex is there more? Maybe the Dory stuff will sell there with you. You know what? Yes, that was actually one of the
of the things that we actually spoke about, and we were like, actually, it would make sense to do the market, because there's a couple of things around the shop that we want to kind of start promoting, which is like the We Buy things.
Because it would be great advertising, even for people to start bringing stuff there as a, you know.
And I think the Dory bundle on the store would
works
work really, really well. So.
Yeah, because I think there's going to be loads of people that aren't going to necessarily want to come into the shop, and you know, but we'll catch. Like, I'll give you a great example actually. When we had the stall, we actually had in the short time we ended up with this lovely lady and a sister that used to come and shop quite regularly. They never once came into the shop since the shop opened. I mean, I know we were only open for like a little bit, but it's really funny how like they were walking through the market every.
But they've managed to catch you like on the Thursdays that you were
every
there.
Thursday they'd be there. Yeah, to the point where they even emailed to check if I was going to be there one week because they wanted to buy some stuff. But then since we've had the shop, they've never come in. So I think definitely on the Thursday I'm going to be doing the market.
I think we are going to spend time, aren't we?
Yeah, and plus it also means that when the toy fairs and things start back up at the weekends, I'm probably going to be taking one of the kids with me and doing like the toy fairs. Hopefully we'll have to sort out some kind of car thing for that though, because I'm not sure how much you need a van maybe or something. I don't know. So yes. we'll be doing that. Lex says eBay's been sending out payment reminders to people who have already received their items. Bloody gremlins! Wow, really? That's a bit annoying.
That is a bit annoying.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah. It's weird. It just messes around. Skillet says, I walked out from 100k job with all the frills, free healthcare, just hated and wished away every hour spent in work. 4 kids, loans. I now resell full time for little money, but I'm so happy now. Wow. Yeah, that means a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that, Skillet. Not just you with eBay, says Richard Howard. This month has been very poor for me sales wise. PvP says, don't overthink it, Z. It will be fine. After all, you're the master of your own domain. Yes. My sales are doing the same things there. Several sales in a row in the early morning, then nothing, then a few. Yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah.
eBay is probably tinkering, Susie. You're right. Roadie burgers, one for the drive home, then one as a side dish. Roadie. Yeah, good stuff, Steve. Yeah, at least we're not the only ones that do that. Yeah, a good side burger. Yes, eBay have been tinkering. Bex is going to need to get on the flyers and business cards and signage because we know Z will keep putting it off. No, I'm going to.
Yeah, I think we're trying.
Yeah.
Have more of an.
I think
plan.
there's more likely to get done because those are the kinds of things that I feel like it would be good for me to sit and do those because I like doing that stuff because I'll know that other work will be getting done while I'm doing it. Yeah, it's just saying, it's a weird one because it's like you're sitting there doing that and I'm always thinking like, well, what's the return on this?
Yeah.
Like if I'm sitting here, I could be listing something or I could be.
It's like sometimes you let like the Instagram and Facebook posts kind of slip a bit.
Yeah.
And I don't think we've advertised as well as we could have about doing click and collect because you said we haven't really had many local people.
No, we haven't. We've had a couple,
stuff,
but
we've sold stuff online, but we haven't had many like local people.
Yeah, we've had a few, but nothing like.
So,
but you got to remember, we were quite new when.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So.
But yeah.
eBay's always tinkering. Yeah, definitely. Action plan means Monday 9 a.m. meetings resume. I think one of the things that I think this time that will hopefully be in our favour is the last time when we were both working at home, we were just working on the eBay store. But now obviously we've got eBay, we've got the shop. We've also now got like the website and also our Instagram and our Facebook pages have all got our products on there as well. So there's a lot more kind of out there, and plus the market stalls, car boots, toy fairs.
Yeah, there's other
many
potential incomes.
So that's the way we're kind of looking at it, really. So so we should have really titled it like big news or something. No one's gonna know apart from the people that came in.
That's okay.
Could have gotten all the views.
No, I'm quite happy.
It's fine.
Yeah. I'm quite happy.
Yeah, so. And it's been good to be back. It has been good to be back, even though my tooth is still kind of hurting a little bit.
We're going back to the tooth.
It is hurting a little bit, just a little bit. A little bit, yeah. But yeah. But it's been good to be back as well, though. So we are going to obviously be doing more regular videos going forward. Beck will probably be in them a bit more now.
Probably.
Because you're going to be around. And obviously we'll do our Friday chats more regularly again. So yeah, hopefully a bit more. But I think, I know it's a bit earlier today, but I think we'll call it there. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm quite happy to.
Yeah. Thank you everybody for joining us. Really appreciate it. We're going to be taking Alf for his walk now as well.
He does need a walk. We should have taken him before. So he really does.
Yeah, so we need to get him out. But thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for the really generous super chats. Really kind of you guys. Really do appreciate it.
And thank you for all the support. It really does mean a lot.
Yeah, it means a lot. It does mean a lot. It makes you feel like you've done the right thing. Honestly, you've done the right thing. So I know it's a little bit earlier than normal.